So I start my screen share here. So I did it. So this is what I've talked. So for those guys who don't know how to install this, because I cannot really show how to install XAMPP on my system because I already have that. If I have to reinstall it, I have to delete the existing version. So I hope you guys. Oh, you want to see the screen? I did not want to share the screen. So I want to explain it in the class itself. So some things, few things which, yeah. Okay, so I won't be showing how to install RAM. The only thing is like Google XAMPP. Okay, this is the most what you call it, convenient package because X stands for cross browser. You can do it on any operating system. So this is for operating system. X stands for cross. Like you can do it on any of the operating system. A stands for Apache. M stands for MySQL, which is a database. P stands for PHP, and the other P stands for Perl. So which I'm gonna elaborate here. So that is X cross operating system. A for Apache, this is a web server, and sorry, M stands for MySQL, it's a database. So P stands for PHP, and the other P stands for well. Okay, so if you install this XAMPP, you get all these 5 softwares here, which I've just written here. So there are other versions like LAMP. L stands for Linux there, and the rest A and P stands for Apache, MySQL, and PHP. And there is WAMP like for Windows, exclusive for Windows. Like it's called WAMP, W-A-M-P, where W stands for Windows, and the rest A and P stands for Apache, MySQL, and PHP. And there is one more. It's called MAMP, which is for Mac. So those are the versions of it. So the most popular one is XAMPP because XAMPP you don't need to worry about any other operating system. You just have to install it. So Google XAMPP, okay, get the latest version. Okay, get the latest version. Then install. It asks for installation. It gives some suggestions or information over there. Just say next, then it starts installing. Okay, then after it this will be installed if my system is Windows. Okay, I'll tell you how it looks like in a Windows or where it gets installed. So it gets installed in the C folder, which is a programming files folder. So C, then you'll straight away find a folder called XAMPP. Okay, so this is the folder which now I'll be showing guys where it got installed in my system. I hope you guys follow me. Everybody following me? Is there any is my voice broken or any problem? You can just let me know. Fine, great. So I'll show you guys where it gets installed. So here in C, okay, here you see XAMPP. I hope you guys can see it better. XAMPP. So I click here. So these are the folders that are installed. These are the files that are installed using XAMPP actually. Okay. So in this, I've already explained in the first class. All we need is this particular folder, this one, and this one. Okay. So these are the 4 folders which are really important for us. And the rest are also important, but 80% of the time we'll be using only these folders. Or I'd say we'll be using only this particular folder for 80% of the time. But at the rest 20% of the time we'll be using the other folders, out of which again, in that 20% we'll be using 80% of the time we'll be using only these 3 folders. Okay. So these 3 folders, what does they have? I told you it's XAMPP, right? Apache, MySQL, and PHP. Okay, Apache, MySQL, and PHP. So why do we need them? We need them only for configurations, like the configuration files. You can see here configuration. These are the configuration files. So which you need not mess up with, but this is the actual configuration file which I'm opening with Notepad++. So you will find a lot of configurations wherein this hash symbol here. You see this hash symbol? That means it's a comment. So it's of no use. It's just for commenting purpose. Where there is no hash symbol, that is our actual code, which is getting read. So here there is no hash. That means okay, this is being executed or read. So what it says, server root, C, XAMPP and Apache. So you find the server root here. Our Apache is a web server. Okay, and the port number. This is very important. The port number is 80 here. 80 is the default TCP/IP port 80. So the Apache server uses port number 80 to communicate. Okay, so remember sometimes this port will be occupied by Skype or VMware. So make sure when you install, if it says okay the port is not open or the port is already occupied, you have to shut down those two services, Skype, VMware, and make the port free for Apache to start. Okay, so that's one more thing there which is important. And then what we got here, and these are the modules which really, even I don't know what those modules are really used for, because I did not have a chance, I did not get a chance to dig deep into them. And what else we got here? Server admin, see, localhost. Okay, this is one more important thing, the server name. If you host this on a domain, this will be changed, the server name will be changed over there. So document root. So this is another important. So document root. So this is the root folder where the file should be stored. Okay, htdocs. That's the reason I was highlighting that. I told you 80% of the time we'll be using one folder, right? That folder is the htdocs folder, which is nothing but the root document root folder. So this is where all the code lies in. So document root is a folder where we place our files. Okay, the server name is localhost. So that's one more thing. And the other thing is this is not much of use, only for networking purpose that is of use. And I hope and the error log, this is also important. Like whenever you find these errors wherein you cannot access this web server, okay, whenever the web server access is denied, or is there any problem with the web server, then here you can find it's in logs and error log, it says. So let's find where it is, logs and error logs.